How on earth was it possible that Donald Trump could become the President of the United States? This might be a question you might have asked yourself as well in the past, and at the beginning I was shocked as well, because I didn't think that this could happen, and he still is the president and he is still liked by many people, and I think it's really strange. But from a psychological point of view, there are some answers. And I think that one psychological effect that might be important is the mere exposure effect. The more often we see something, the more often we hear something, for example, music, but also the more often we see something like, for example, faces or letters, the more often we see something, the more we like it. And guess what? Donald Trump was really often in the media. He was in reality shows, he was in so many talk shows, he was in a wrestling show, in a soft porno. He made somebody wrote 16 books. So he was like omnipresent. And even during the campaign, the media reported much more often about Trump than, for example, about Hillary Clinton. There is a nice statistic which shows that if the candidates would have had to pay the media presence they had, Donald Trump would have had to pay about $1.9 billion. In comparison, Hillary Clinton only would have had to pay about $750 million. So Donald Trump was really permanently in the media, and he still is. And of course, the reason is he is entertaining. That's, if you can say something good about Donald Trump, he is really entertaining. And if you report about him, you can be sure that people read, listen, and watch it. But this media presence really made the mere exposure effect working very well for Donald Trump. And what we know about the mere exposure effect, it works more effective if people don't pay very much attention. And to be honest, I think, and it's certainly the truth, that many people do not pay too much attention to politics, because of course some people are annoyed about it and angry about it, and so they might have gotten only some pieces about this presidential election. And this is quite sad, because under these circumstances, the mere exposure effect, if you don't pay too much attention, is really effective. So what's the answer for the future? You really have to pay attention, you have to really inform yourself, and much more people have to inform themselves. Otherwise, such unconsciously working effects, like for example the mere exposure effect, can have gigantic effects on our lives. And I fear that in the future, much more people who are just popular or well known for any reason could get elected much more often, because our brain, and that's the root of the mere exposure effect, our brain likes things that we know. It likes things that it can process fluently, because it doesn't want to spend too much energy. Our brain, in fact, is quite lazy. But for such an important decision, like who is going to reign the most powerful country in the world, I feel people should really be willing to think hard, or more hard than they did in the past. That's it for today. I hope you liked this episode, and maybe we will see you next time.